if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Hello, YouTube! This is Chris Maniac bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And I'd like to take this opportunity to say that my microphone, the one that I used to record, is broken, and now I have to use my computer's microphone. Actually, I'm not sure if it's broken, I think I could repair it, but come on, Feature Shop, I bought this microphone for $50, and now it's broken after 3 months. That kind of sucks. Anyways, this is a battle, an OU battle, and I have my dedicated raid team right here. And this whole team that like abuses the rain in some sort of way, and Ruben has a pretty interesting team. Here are Pokemon that are kind of weaker and are not really seen in OU, but he still does a very good job with them. Like his team is a pretty solid team, and he works with them and uses them very well. Especially that like his defensive walls, his Roserade and his Vaporeon. I can't really break through them. It's impossible to break through those walls. Especially when I have no physical attackers left, because that turns out to be the case. And my Wobbuffet, actually wait, never mind. Anyways, he leads off with his Wobbuffet, and I lead off with my Rain Starter, which is my Politoed, and that sucks, because now I lose my Rain Starter in the beginning of the match, and I missed the first Hydro Pump. If I hit that Hydro Pump, I could have taken them out with 2 Hydro Pumps, but no, this one Hydro Pump, which is Specs under the rain, is not enough taken out. And his Mirror Coat's my Rain Starter, and my Rain Starter is out of the game already, right on the 3rd or 2nd turn of the match. And that sucks, because now I'm going to be at a disadvantage, because I don't really have Rain for my team, only with my Goodra. Anyways, this gives me the opportunity to finish off a small effect with my Dragonite, just Hurricane that thing, and in comes his Vaporeon, and now I just thunder that Vaporeon, hit it for super effective damage. Does like what, 40% to it? I hardly do anything to it. Damn, Vaporeon, you bulky. Anyways, he freezes my Dragonite. Like no, this is one of my most potent special attackers in this team. It walls everything, and it hardly takes any damage, and even for that super effective Ice Beam. But he got frozen now, and when he got frozen, I don't get that 1-turn freeze. I get the 10-turn freeze. And my Dragonite's basically out of the game. I can't really use my Dragonite for much. Anyways, in comes my Helioptile, and that threatens out his Vaporeon. I go for the Volt Switch right here, expecting him to like send a counter to, or like a block to my Helioptile, and that's his Roserade. I bring Tempest Chest, my Dragonite, just to like try to unfreeze this thing, because I need to freeze. I need to get my Dragonite moving again. Like this reptile is under hibernation right now in this battle. I know it's winter, I know it's cold, but come on, Tempest Chest, you can do it, man. But spoiler alert, he doesn't break from his freeze. He takes this opportunity to like get his what's his face. He spikes up 1 layer of spikes and comes his Vaporeon. I don't want to stay in versus that thing because my multi-scale is broken, and an Ice Beam would really wreck my my Dragonite. So I get out of there. I bring in Fiorin just to like resist some sort of like a move from this guy, because he can't really touch me with his Vaporeon. And I'm especially defensive, what's it called, Ferrothorn. And even with a critical hit, that hardly does anything to my Ferrothorn. And I comes Skyther, Fiorin sets up Leech Seed in the switch, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna switch out right here because I am anticipating some sort of like Brick Break from this guy. So I get out of there, I skedaddle out of there, I bring in the Best Chest again, just trying to break from freeze, and at the same time I get leftover recovery and the Leech Seed recovery. So this is a pretty good deal for me. But he sets up the Swords Dance. I'm like, whoa, that's freaky, man. Calm down, bro. Back off. And that Skyther is looking very scary suddenly. Anyways, he goes for the Air Ace, and even with my +2, he hardly does anything to me. That's probably because I have a multi-skill up, but still, the hardest anything to me, to my Dragonite. And he has no defensive estimate. He only has max HP. So I'm just sitting here all frozen and stuff. He goes for the Air Ace again, and I am still frozen. And I'm like, okay, GG Dragonite. At least you walled this Skyther for like 3 turns and like gave this thing like 3 turns of Leech Seed recoil and damage. So my Dragonite still did a pretty good amount of damage this battle. Finished off that Wobbuffet and kind of damaged indirectly that Skyther. Anyways, I bring in Amazon just to finish off this Skyther, and Amazon Mega Balls into my Mega Mega Caesar. Mega Caesar. And then I go for the Bullet Punch right here, hoping to finish this guy off. And that was a crit, and that doesn't take it out. So, wow, this thing's bulky as heck. And this is an Eviolite or something, because I'm a Caesar. Damn. But so he withdraws the Skype just as like KO fodder basically for later on. And in comes his Vaporeon. I go for the Bullet Punch, just not over predicting. I don't want my Caesar to like get killed right away because it's a very valuable member of my team, because it's the only member of my team that can break through his Vaporeon, and I'm hoping that he won't Scald Burn me this turn, because if that happens then I'm basically like, it's basically game over. Thankfully he doesn't get that, and that is great because I can just switch out right now and bring an Elazar just to threaten this guy out and get some water absorb going on, or dry skin rather, and he moisturizes my ashy skin, L'Oreal, because you're worth it. So my Helioptile just undergone like some sort of beauty treatment from this Vaporeon. Thank you very much, that heals me up very nicely. In comes his Tyrantrum. I go for a Thunderbolt, not over predicting. It hits his steam pretty well, and then even if he brings in the special wall, which is his Rosary, I can just Volt Switch out. And right here, I didn't know why he didn't Volt Switch out. Actually, I'm Scarf there, so, or Specs rather, so I can't really do that. Anyways, he goes for a Fire Fang right here, and it takes out Amazon, so I'm like, no, Amazon, Caesar, I can't break through his walls now. Well, or rather, I'm gonna have a very hard time breaking through his walls. Anyways, right here, I'm thinking that he's gonna go for a Fire Fang right here, so I bring in Triton, my Goodra. And he goes for another Fire Fang as I predicted, and I hardly take any damage from that. And then I'll outspeed him next turn with some sort of move, some sort of attacking move. But right here, I'm expecting him to switch out into some other Pokemon, so I bring in Theorwin again, just so I can set up Stealth Rocks or something on his switch. So he withdraws as I expected, so that is great. And in comes his Roserade, so I'm like, okay, both of us don't really hear each other. I can set up Stealth Rocks, I can set up Spikes, whatever. Even though Spikes are gonna maim my team, I really need to like get damage in this guy, like passive damage, because with direct damage you can't really do much to his walls. Anyways, he sets up his third layer of Spikes, I set up my Stealth Rocks, I go for a Gyro Ball. It actually does a lot to this thing. And yeah, this Roserade is really fair on the defensive side, I guess. And his Roserade gets out of there because he doesn't want to take any more damage. English hit him on top. I go for another Gyro Ball, expecting like him to stay in or something. But, you know, he doesn't. He's a smart cookie. And I Gyro Ball that, what's it called, Hitmontop, and it doesn't really do much to it. And I stay in, just hoping to get like Rocky Helmet and Iron Barbs damage in this thing. It does a lot to that thing, to that Hitmontop, that really good dancer of top. So down goes Theorin, my favorite Thorin. I only have two Pokemon at this point, which is Elazar, my Helioptile, and my Goodra, and they're both special attackers. So this is basically like a lost cause for me. I can't really do much versus his Vaporeon and his Rosary, but there's still hope though. There's still hope. Anyways, in comes his Roserade, and Point Snow's dig into it. So that is great. Now I can try to finish it off with my Goodra. I bring in Triton right here. My Hydration Rest Goodra with Rain Dance, Thunder, and Fire Blast. And I pack Fire Blast in this guy even though I'm on a rain team because I need to break past Roserade and Ferrothorn. And that's exactly what I packed Fire Blast for. So he goes for another Sludge Bomb right here, and I go for the Rain Dance. And I'm hoping to do one more Sludge Bomb and get off a rest, because without that rest I would be like finished right here. He actually gets a poison right here, but I fortunately get the rest off at the last second, so that is great. Now his Roserade and my Goodra will just like I don't know, fight here to the death basically, hardly doing anything to each other. And this starts a very solid part of the match, and I'm fast forwarding this really fast because it really is like just a whole bunch of like messed up back and forth action between my Goodra and versus Roserade. But if this battle was real life, this would be very intense, like a dragon, like a cute dragon slimy thing versus like some sort of like pretty flower, like fighting it out with sludge bombs and like blasts of fire and thunder. That's pretty cool. So I go for another rest and whatever, and like even the damage I do to him is useless because he can get off a rest too and heal off a natural cure. I'm just hoping for a crit at this point with my Fire Blast. I go for another Thunder right here. I don't know if I keep going for Thunder. I could have went for Fire Blast, but then again, Fire Blast, I need to save that for when the rain is like done, and I need to hit his Roserade for full damage because I'm gonna run out of PP soon. Anyways, he stacks his Skype right here, and then starts a very interesting part of the match. And right here, he raises his Tyrantrum, and I'm like, okay, this Tyrantrum can possibly sweep me because he knows my whole set. He could wall my Fire Blast and my Thunder, and I can only take him out with Elazar right here. So right here, I'm hoping he'd be like paralyzed, but instead he goes for the Dragon Dance, which allows my left Thunder to live, and I can still outspeed you next turn. And now it's time to go for the Hyper Beam! I'm firing my laser, and it takes that Tyrantrum right out. So that's that Hyper Beam from my Helioptile. That's specs. That's enough to take that Tyrantrum out. So that's awesome. And that was his Tyrantrum. Now we only have 2 versus 2 Pokemon left, but now it's gonna quickly turn to a 1 versus 2, and that's my Goodra versus Roserade. And now it is basically a battle of PP stalling because I can't really do much to him, and he can't do much to me, and even a Fire Blast is only like what, like 35%, and I'm hoping he won't get a poison right here. I'm hoping to get a crit. I bring him up to red health. I got so close to like taking him out, and now I can't really. I'm like forced to go for the Rain Dance right here and go for the rest, because I can't really do much versus Roserade. Anyways, I go for the rest right here, and I heal my HP back to full. I got the hydration up, and his Vaporeon is just here, just stalling me out with Thunders and my Fire Blast because I only have 10 Thunders. I only have 8 Fire Blasts, so it's basically a lost cause for me right now. I'm just trying to get a crit or something, hoping a miracle would happen or something, because miracles sometimes do happen in Pokemon battles, but not today. I'm not gonna get anything today. And right here, I run out of Fire Blast, so I'm like, okay, GG, Ruben, that was a very good battle. I can't really break through your special wall, so I got just forfeited right there, and you won. Anyways, folks, I hope you folks enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you folks next time!